Walking around the University of Arkansas campus, it's hard to not notice other students and their modes of transportations, specifically the classic scooter. With the cheap gas and the ability to park close to most buildings, it's the perfect investment for students living on and off campus.
In the fall of 2015, the year that most of us began our lives here, there were about 26,000 students occupying this campus. Fast forward a few years, and now there are about 27,500 students at the end of 2017. We are pointing this out because as the number of students increases, the number of scooters and mopeds that will be seen around campus will also increase. In 2017, the U of A Parking and Transit Office reports that 1,134 scooter parking permits were sold to students, which would make scooter usage one of the fastest growing forms of transportation on the U of A campus.
Due to the large number of students using scooters on our campus and the recent increase in campus-driven scooter safety programs, our group decided to examine the positioning and posture of the rider, use of safety gear such as helmets, goggles, and clothing, as well as driving techniques to promote safety on our campus.
Before we begin, it is important to note that during this project we distinguished a difference between a motorcycle and a scooter or moped. A motorcycle, as defined by the University of Arkansas's Parking and Transit Office, is any two-wheeled vehicle with 50cc or greater engine displacement, while a scooter or moped is defined as any two-wheeled vehicle with less than 50cc engine displacement. Now that we're all on the same page, let's get down to it.
Meet Matthew Millis, a scooter owner of the U of A campus. Matthew has been riding his scooter around campus since his freshman year, and we are going to use him as an example to show the different postures a rider might use while using this mode of transportation. From the way a rider sits on their scooter to the way a rider is affected while riding around campus, there seems to be a few ergonomic issues associated with owning one of these little devils.
As stated by hand surgery specialists of Texas, the most common issue riders experience is called throttle hand pain. This is caused by holding the throttle on a scooter at a specific angle to maintain speed. The twisting of one's wrist for a prolonged period of time can result in this issue. To relieve this pain, it is suggested that riders do three things. 1. Stretch their wrists, arms, and fingers before going for a ride, or perform these stretches when they stop. 2. Relax their hands while riding by having a loose grip on the handles, or they can refrain from leaning against the handlebars to decrease the pressure they'd experience due to tension in the hands and wrists while riding. 3. Wear padded gloves that can help absorb the vibrations the rider experiences and reduce the shock to their hands during a ride.
The next ergonomic issue that comes with riding a scooter is the posture of the user. As you can see, when Matthew's riding up the hill, his back is slightly arched forward. Sitting crooked means an uneven weight distribution and could cause possible skin sores. Slumping and or slouching makes lungs work harder, compromising respiratory function. Poor posture while sitting puts extra strain on the neck and spine, causing pain and discomforts. A study was done in 2012 to examine the effects of a backrest on a rider's comfort. They found that having lumbar support decreased the level of discomfort over time as compared to without. In terms of the break point, or the point where discomfort was almost unbearable, participants recorded that lower and upper back was the part of the body that experienced the highest rate of comfort change. The lumbar support prototype used had the biggest effect on the upper back, lower back, and buttocks.
The design of the scooter lacks built-in support for the back, which creates pain when riders are seated for a long period of time. Muscle imbalances, gravity, or external factors can pull riders from one side of the road to the other. Riders who are not physically fit can become fatigued easily or even be left in chronic pain. While scooters lack back support, they do promote an upright posture, which is contrary to motorcycles.
Scooters are severely lacking in standardized safety equipment. Unlike in a car, when riding a scooter, the rider does not have doors, a windshield, or a roll cage to protect them. If a rider got into an accident, there is little protecting them during the collision other than possibly a helmet. This brings us to riders using proper equipment to help prevent accidents. It is important that riders wear helmets and wear safety goggles or other eyewear to protect them from flying debris. Though not as much of an issue during the day, visibility of riders at night is critical. Wearing a reflective vest and having reflective stripes on your helmet and scooter will make the rider stand out to other drivers in the vicinity.
In 2016, there was an accident on Razorback Road that took the life of a junior Razorback, partially due to the rider's lack of a helmet. This sparked a campaign that pushed for scooter safety and helmet use on our campus called Helmets Are Sexy. Following this, the Associated Student Government unanimously passed the Paying Burn Safety Awareness Act of 2016, which brought awareness to the student body that it is required that anyone riding a scooter or moped that is under 21 must wear a helmet.
After analyzing rider posture and scooter safety, we concluded that many students on the U of A campus do not ride as safely as they could. We encourage all riders to own and use proper personal protective equipment, including helmet, goggles, and reflective gear. Most of all, be aware of your surroundings and follow the laws of the road.